In my today's video, I'm going to talk about this mass migration of frustrated young men from their previous Gen Z's young girls relationship to a more matured older women, and why young men's tastes for women are now drastically changing. Okay, so please watch this video for a total reason why they are doing that. Okay, so all these men are ready to give out their right arm just to fall in love with older women, no matter what. So let's find out why or how in this video titled Why Young Men Now Go for Older Women. Okay, just sit tight, relax on your seat, and start to watch. Okay, so number one, they know how to respect. Most of these Gen Zs they are too good at disrespecting their partners. They're not very good at respecting them because they believe their body parts are too difficult to come by. They believe they are too special not to stoop for anybody, not to come down for anybody, not to respect anybody. So many of these Gen Zs are so unkind, so dishonest, so selfish, so disrespectful, and usually don't even know what they want. They don't know what they want. Okay, so the older women are not for the faint-hearted. It's for men with hearts, a very big one at that. So they are for men with matured hearts. It's not for every man. It's not for everybody. All right? So every man loves to be respected. Every man craves for it. And they tend to shift towards where they can get it. Fortunately, these older women knows how to apply it. They knows how to use it and how to make the man's heart melt respectfully. Number two, they are affectionate and nurturing. Yes, as you know, men are lovers and their hearts are always looking for a home. So if they can get it from an older woman, so be it. All right. So most men needed a patient person, somebody who can hear and understand them, somebody who can reason with them. Okay. So they need to go to a place where they can be respected, where they can be appreciated. They need to go to a place where they can be showered with lots and lots of affection and love too. These young men are going to the older women to be nurtured and be pampered. Men sometimes go for older women who can tolerate and nurture this my baby instinct in them. Okay, which all these Gen Z girls who knew next to nothing does not have. Number three, older women know what they want. Yes, they know what they want. They know where they are heading to. Older women are more matured. They are not afraid to make the first move. When you flirt with them, they are not afraid to flirt back or tease you back. The Gen Zs are so selfish. They don't care about you. They want you to do all the works and be the one to make all the first moves. Okay? So they are very immature. Very, very immature and undependable. You can't trust them. As a young man going for an older woman, it will eliminate a lot of stress and protocols of getting to know each other. It will cut it off. So the older women will love to go straight to the point instead of beating around the bush because they know what they want and they are ever ready to go for it. Number four, these older women are stable. These women are not likely going to give the younger man, all these financial stress because they came prepared. They came prepared for what they want out of life. The older women they have their own finances, a good house, all right, a good job, a lots of options to fall back on in their later years, and probably some more to spare. These young men are also into, they are also into these older women because he knows she is unafraid. She is honest. She is confident about the exact thing that she wants. So due to her experience, and besides, playing games is not part of her thing. They are not there to play games. They are very real. All right. So because she has gone past that level, imagine one who has seen 100. Then what is 99 to her? Just imagine. Number 5, no motherly love. A lot of all these young men are starved of motherly love. They don't know what it is, many of them. Okay? They don't have this experience of what it means to be cared for and to be told, my son, I love you. They can't remember getting it from their mothers. I mean, some of them. So some of these young men are looking for a woman who can play this mommy role in their lives. Okay, so probably circumstances or nature did not allow the young man to enjoy being mommyed by his own mother. He never had the opportunity. Okay, so they normally find this mommish role in the hands of this older woman. I don't know if there is a word like that in the dictionary, but you people should manage it like that, okay? So many of these young men want who will take care of them. Yeah, they need a place to stand, okay? So they will need somebody to take care of them in many aspects of their lives, including finances. Okay, so a lot of all these young men wants to experience what it is like sharing parts of their lives with someone who is even older than their own mothers. It's a big experience. Number 6, some are not even because of money. Yeah, they're not looking, some of these younger men are not looking for older women because of money. It's not all of them. Some are going in there for the experience. So in some of these older women versus younger men's relationships, it actually happened that some of these young men do spend even their own money just to make the older woman happy. Sometimes they do take care of many things in and around the home. Okay, that might even surprise you or make you at one or the other time you start doubting. What is this woman using to hold this young man down? So a lot of younger men are hungry of the whole package. They need fun dates, both outside and inside the home. Okay, the young man needs longer conversations, longer matured conversations, okay, both in person and even on the phone. All right. They also need a kind of a cocktail of well-mixed romance to go with it. All right. So a lot of all these young Gen Z girls do not even know this, not to talk about giving it to the young man. Okay. These Gen Zs cannot and does not give you, they can't give you this kind of patient and matured vibes. They can't because they don't know about it. All right. Number 7, stability. This is one of the reasons young men of these days prefers older women to their size and kind. Yes, they prefer going out with someone who is already made, someone with their own car, with their own house, their own apartment, and their own money to cap it all. Not the one that will be smelling your, sniffing your wallet as if it's a sniff dog. Not all these Gen Z hunters. Okay, so they need someone who can do their own thing without giving you all the stress in this world. These young men love someone who would enjoy giving as much as they receive. Okay, but these modern girls will only end up collecting, 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 and collecting without any iota of appreciation. They don't even know how to say thank you when things are done for them, when you buy things for them. They're not good at saying thank you because they're very good at receiving attentions from east, west, north, and south. So with all these, okay, and many other things, you find out that most young men don't want to continue doing things with this kind of care I called I have missed my period kind of care. I have missed my period set of young girls. Okay? Because there will be no peace, no stability in your life. That is why these older women are more preferable. That is why these younger men are rushing to buy themselves there. So, number 8, do you know some of these young, lazy men who desires the older women are not just doing it without a reason? It's not all the young men who wants the older men are going there for good intentions. Some are for bad. Because what they see in their own hunting lens, sometimes when trying to go into a relationship with an older woman, is nothing but to exploit her. Just exploit her. They need someone who can be playing the role of feeding them. A kind of mama, thank you kind of person or mother. They need someone who can allow themselves to be, sexing without stress. Someone who will be cooking for them, paying their bills, and as well finance their ministries too. Okay, so some of these young men will use maturity. If you ask them, they will say that it is because of they want somebody who is mature. So they use the cap of maturity and other flimsy excuses, okay, to date an older woman. But that is not exactly what they wanted. Okay, the truth of the matter is that this young man wants an older woman who can become an opportunity for them, somebody who they can leech on or they can live on. Okay, they needed somewhere to perch. They are pathfinders. Okay, so number 9, a lot of young men hunger for respect. Yes. Do you know, as a young woman, you can give a man every other thing under the sun, but if you refuse to give him respect, he can never appreciate all those things you did for him or you gave him. Okay, so that is the reason a lot of men who are tired of all these Gen Zs who doesn't know how to respect. That is why they have chosen to go for older women who can hear them, who can understand them, who attach importance to respect for men and what is, they know what disrespect for men does to their ego. These older women knows about that. Okay, so these young men who hunger for respect from their partners would prefer to be in a place where he is respected than where he is taken for granted or for a fool. Okay, so number 10 and the last one, they abhor childish behaviors. A lot of all these young girls' behaviors are just like that of children, which never impresses the young man. That is the reason they prefer dealing with a more matured woman who can even open their eyes more about life, who can even teach them one or two things more about life. Okay, so but sometimes you can't blame some of these young men who usually goes for women twice their age, even some of these women more older than their own mothers. Okay, so these older women are seen a lot in life and at the same time ready to impart to some of these young men. Yes, they have experiences, they have seen a lot of things. Okay, so they are ready to go with these young men just to change one or two in their upstairs because of the experience life has taught them. Okay, so mature behavior is one of the major things that attracts almost all these young men to these older women. Okay, these young girls of these days does not have it. They don't have it. They can't even afford it. So a lot of all these younger men uses some of these older women as a strong fortress of their own peace. So sometimes you can't blame some of these younger men who are now hunting for older women. Anyway, my name is Ogu Emmanuel, a relationship, family, lifestyle, and sex enthusiast. Thank you so much for watching this video. Okay, I do not take your presence on this channel for granted. No, please subscribe to my channel, click like, ring the notification bell. You don't have to pay for that. And do not forget to share this video to everyone you know in your list. Okay, so let me know in the comment section what you think about today's topic. I promise you another beautiful video next time. See you. Bye bye. I love you all.